Namaskar and welcome to 𝗺𝗲𝗃𝗀. This video is about enlightenment, so-called enlightenment. Mostly people, they think about enlightenment in an entirely different view. What exactly it is entirely different. So yesterday I was talking to somebody and they had a question about the real sense of enlightenment and the myths behind it. So I just wanted to open up to you. Understand enlightenment. If your view of enlightenment is getting happiness, getting everything sorted in life, everything goes smooth, some divine powers, you're not getting it. You're not. You have a very wrong perspective of enlightenment then. So there's one student, I wouldn't say student, he's a client, and it's been 2-3 years, and in 3 years I'm guaranteeing to get you enlightenment so that you can see God with your bare eyes. You'll be able to see the omnipresence nature. It's been, I think, more than 2 years. He's been trying to activate Kundalini, still no result. He took my course also, the Kundalini activation, but he's doing everything else also. After 6 months or 1 year, he comes back and says, oh, I'm doing this. Does it suits me? I can't help it because I have already made a schedule. I've already told him, this is what is for you. And if you want to try something else, nothing going to benefit you. It's quite unfortunate. The desire of Kundalini here is to get something, that you will get some power, then you can see future, then you'll be taking the right decision and all that stuff. The so-called enlightenment is the greed that you have, that you'll be able to do something here in this materialistic world. And what is happening? The gurus, they are promoting enlightenment, they are promoting Kundalini also. Even we give this Kundalini course. I'm teaching it. And still I'm saying it to you. It's useless if your ideology is something else. The purpose of Kundalini, the purpose of enlightenment is something very different. Its purpose is you to realize this materialistic world as a dream world. You see its totality, you see its reality. Then you choose to interact with it or not to interact with it. If you don't interact with it, you can become a saint or something like that who is not bothered about money and all this stuff. You can still interact with it and you'll do whatever is necessary. You might be already married, you might already have kids, you might already have a family. So you need to work, you need to make money, you need to provide home for the family and food. So whatever actions you need to do then, you will do it, but without getting affected by it. There will be problems that will bring you down, there will be things that take you up, but you don't move with them. This is the lifestyle of somebody who's enlightened. It could be in both directions. Either this person can, draw back himself from this materialistic universe and live like a sage, or can indulge in the materialistic things too, but will not get affected by it, will not be taking side of good or bad. He will directly tell you what is wrong happening. He will not be afraid, because he's not afraid of friendships or deaths or something. Whether if he says some truth, he will he will face, his friends will go away. He will not take part in some religion. Doesn't matter. Even if that guru is from a particular sect, from a particular religion, if that guru is enlightened, will never take side of a religion, even that religion from where he comes, because the religion is corrupt. Then he will be able to see and will be able to tell you that this is the corruption in this religion, just take this part, leave that part, and there is something good in that religious aspect, just take this and use it. Enlightenment here, what mostly people are seeking, is out of their greed to have something here in this universe. And when they see gurus, they want to be at the level of guru, because sometimes guru shares these stories of seeing different entities going out of the body and all the stuff. Sometimes gurus do this, changing their life circumstances in one form or the other, and they want to do the same. It looks interesting. It looks interesting, as if it's cool, but it's not. It's painful for the guru. You don't know you got something, how much guru had to suffer, how much guru had to do to get you that thing. You don't know. You just know that fruit. Enlightenment can only be in two ways. Either you surrender yourself in totality to your guru, to your practice, or you just simply keep on following your practice. Two ways. In both ways, you have to be dedicated and surrendered to something, either to the practice or to the guru. Guru will also give you a practice, but even if guru doesn't give you a practice, you will still be dedicated to the guru. So guru says, love all. Is it really possible for you? It's not. But if you achieve this task, all done. All done. I say astrological combinations are more powerful than anything else here. That's why I say astrological consultation is always important, time to time, for everybody, on a regular basis. Even enlightenment wouldn't take you out of those astrological positions until you choose it to be. Because that is your body. Enlightenment is happening where? In your body. To you, to yourself. And what is the fruit of enlightenment is, the only fruit is this, that you realize this world, the atomic structure of it, is just a dream. There is no reality into it. And then when you die, there is no dream to achieve, to do, which will hold you back to come back here again. Then you mix with the God. But if you don't know what is God, what is omnipresence, how will you mix in it? Because you don't know home, where to go. When you know the address of your home, that is enlightenment. And when you're home, doesn't matter physically you are in whichever country, but you are home, because God is everywhere. That's why we call it omnipresent. That is the case. That is enlightenment. Because we have this material body and we have to do the functions until we have all the give and takes of this body. We must. I don't agree with the concept of you getting enlightenment and drawing back from your duties. You must do that. The only thing is purity comes in those actions. Enlightenment's subject is as crazy as if I say you are God. But you cannot see yourself as God, because the very moment you see yourself as God, it's your ego. Ego is still alive to see yourself. So all the teachers, all the masters who are telling you that you are divine, you are God, you are graceful. And if you start thinking that, you can boost your ego. Because it is so-called spiritual ego, you won't be able to see it. It's dangerous. You have to be nothing. Then yes, you are God. You are divine. Only job a guru has to bring you to that position, to that stage where you become nothing. If you're ready to become nothing, if you're ready to die on this track, if you're ready to surrender yourself on this path, only then you start walking. Only then you will be enlightened. Enlightenment is not a happening. Whoever is saying then this happened, that happened, all rubbish. They are false stories. Whoever is telling you a story that they got enlightenment like this, it's not a thing that you get it in one day. It's a gradual improvement. And yes, one day you understand it all. It's not something divine light comes to you and tells you everything. No, it's not. It doesn't happen like that. Whoever is telling you those stories that I was sitting on this rock, it's just utter lie. It's a story to sell. You want to buy it? Buy it. Reality is bitter. It's not that soft. Because we as humans like to have stories, so we like to connect with those. Otherwise, this whole system is so simple. Because you are so learned into this enlightenment concept, you bring argument into it, and that becomes your own hurdle for yourself, for nobody else. I don't say just say yes to the concept which I am sharing it to you. I'm not saying you have full 10 million% rights to condemn it. But it wouldn't change the truth. Truth will remain. So yeah, enlightenment is a tricky subject. But yes, if you really want to know how to see the omnipresence, and if you have this desire, so-called, because it starts with desire only. If you wish to not to come back here again and fall in a trap of coming back again and again, then you're more than welcome. You can write me an email. That's why Buddha said, this life is nothing but pain. But yeah, there are many things to put argument on. That is a matter of discussion, I would say. But because I'm speaking here to you, there's nobody to ask me questions, so I cannot say much on that. Just ask me questions. Then we will talk. And if you want to join the free meditation group every Sunday, just write me an email. Link is in the description too, but it's only after the review. People were taking benefit of the group, so we controlled it a little bit. We want only genuine people. Only genuine people. There is no space who's just here for something else. There is no space. Okay, I'll see you next time in the next video.